let's take a look at what's going on with my dolls and what I just picked up at the Dollarama for my dioramas. Coming up after this. All right, I just went around to a lot of Dollaramas on my bicycle and walking, and I was looking for these fashion packs that were showing up there every once in a while. Dollarama, the Canada's best dollar store, gets Barbie fashion packs. I mean, the prices aren't as good as you have at like the Dollar Tree in the States where you guys get them sometimes. But I did find some surprising stuff, and I also wanted to show you what my dolls are wearing right now and the problems that I'm struggling with finding the right body for the right dolls. So I'm gonna talk to you about that too. But I have no idea where to start. I was very surprised to see this Series 2 set. So this was the biggest problem with with me finding this one at the last minute. The last time I went hunting for these fashions, I found the Series 2 one. And then I'm missing now the cherry, what do you call that? Bathrobe or robe. And I need to get them all, especially before I open them. And I want to put them on my uh, new favorite dolls that I'm totally obsessed with. Old dolls, though, the Wild Hearts crew. And we're going to talk more about the Wild Hearts crew. I just think I get so many comments, and I also see so many videos where people talk about the degrading of Barbie quality. But these fashion packs, I mean, the jackets are such good quality, but I mean, they're not really fashion packs now, are they? You get a jacket and a purse, and then you get an animal with accessories in Canada. These are $18 at the cheapest store, like at Walmart, and then they just go up from there. And I don't know, it's too much money, but luckily finding them at the Dollarama, I can afford those prices. But because, I don't know, sometimes I question the amount of time and the hours and the agony of riding around on my bicycle for so long, it's probably might be worth it just buying, especially the last one that I can't find, for the $20 price tag that it would cost. Okay, so then I got all of Series 1 as well. And downtown, I guess, you know what happens? Each store gets a different box. So where I live, this one was the only one that was around. And then I go to other areas where you can only find just this one, or actually this is the one that was just in my area. And this is the one that's the most abundant, but then I go to another area and then all of the stores seem to have this one, and then I go to another area of the city and all of those stores have this one. There are a lot of Dollaramas in Canada, and especially in Ontario, where I live. So I've been biking all around Ontario looking for these fashion packs. Then, at a one specific Dollarama, I found these Hello Kitty, and I was so surprised, but I also wasn't surprised because I saw these fashions on Facebook Marketplace, and this is something else I should tell you. None of these things, well, okay, those extra ones are available in Canada at retail, but these fashion packs, these were never in store. These ones right here, they're gonna fall. These ones right here, none of these were at retail in Canada. And I don't know why Walmart doesn't buy them. All the fashion packs always sell out. Well, that's not true. Sometimes they do go on clearance, but I don't know. There's never enough fashion packs though in the store, so I don't know why they don't make them available, and I don't know why they're not buying toys. And it goes for Walmart all the way around. All the toys, they're never buying toys. It's so hard for me to get Masters of the Universe action figures because I can't find the toys. Anyway, I saw these on Facebook Marketplace, and when I saw them, and somebody was selling them for $30 each. I mean, I think a couple people were selling them. So I kind of knew when I see stuff like that from my local area that they're available at either some kind of closeout discount store or the Dollarama. Especially when I see the fashion packs, I know that they're at a Dollarama and somebody's trying to, you know, price gouge us. So it was in an area of town where there's not a lot of residential, so you also want to do that. I also love to go to the real bad parts of town where there are sketchy characters that hang outside the Dollarama, outside the front door. And then, because I'm not afraid to go in there, and usually there, also because the people don't want to buy the more expensive toys. They want to buy the toys that are $1, the people that live in those areas. And also, people aren't shopping, no kids are going into those stores because it is such a seedy area. And anyway, that's where I score my best toys. I don't know if that's a good thing to do, but I mean, that's where I can go and fight crime at the same time while I pick up some toys for myself. Okay, so there's those ones, and then there are these ones that I also got. I'm going to try this fashion pack today on in this video. I need to see what it looks like on one of my favorite dolls, this one, and I also want to see what it looks like on her. We're going to talk about the dolls in a second, but let me just show you these ones. I don't know if these four were from the same collection. No, I could look on the back right now. HBV71, GWC 33. Oh no, it's a different assortment. GWC 33, GWC 32, GWC 32. So this one's 33. Oh yeah, that's just what I thought. So this one comes with a Ken fashion. So it does have, I thought that was kind of bizarre that there'd be a Ken fashion in the same collection as just the 2-packs. So usually they release them together. I don't know if maybe it's the same collection. Maybe they distribute them at the same time. Anyway, I wish I could find more. This was the only Ken and Barbie date night pack that I found. I wish I found more. And then there are these ones, and maybe there is only 3. Sometimes they do 3, sometimes they do 4, sometimes they do 2. I don't know if this is the whole collection. Let's see if a number's missing. I got 70, 69, and 71. So the numbers are sequential. There's no space in the middle. So this could be the whole collection. I could look that up online and find out. Anyway, a third of the price from buying them at, instead of buying them in retail and buying them at the dollar store. I guess the dollar store still is retail, but it's, you know, it's not a main store. All right, so we're going to get more into diorama stuff in a bit, but let's talk about what my dolls are wearing right now. I get them in these outfits, and I don't want to take them out of them because I think that they look so good. But today I'm going to do that. I mean, she's looking real cool in this outfit. I don't think I took a picture of her for Instagram. No, I didn't. I don't. Oh yeah, I have her ready because I am going to be doing a dress-up video with her and Broad Ken fashions, which she fits very, very well in, so I have to do that video. And then I just put this girl in this dress, and she was in another dress that I really liked before. There was a reason I was dressing her up in this outfit. I don't know. I just did this. I love the earrings. Earrings from... oh, that's a good segue. First, let me talk to you about these Creatable World shoes. Fit on the Wild Hearts crew dolls, and I used all of my Creatable World figures as boys. I like to turn them into little rock star boys, and then I had all of these girl clothes, and I am discovering all of these places and who I think looks better in the clothes. My little rock star boys don't like all of the skirts and the shoes and stuff, but I am so happy that Wild Hearts crew are getting to use some of these awesome fashions, and I need to open up more Creatable World fashion packs because those fashions are also super high quality. Now those earrings are ripped out of I am obsessed with getting earrings for the Wild Hearts crew, and I don't have enough earrings, and I don't know why they don't make earrings. I mean, they do in color reveal, and I love collecting color reveal for the earrings. These ones, these are the best earrings that I have found in Color Reveal. I think they only put them out once. I think the other two from this collection, it's a special, I don't know, watermelon, pineapple, and strawberry. This was the strawberry one. The watermelon and the pineapple ones, they don't have as nice earrings. These earrings are super special. I'm really happy to have those. But I love the Color Reveal skirts, and I love the Color Reveal. Sometimes they come with Color Reveal earrings, and I want to get all of the Color Reveal just for that. But in Canada, again, the prices, $25 they start at for Color Reveal dolls. So $25 is a lot of money just to pay for a skirt and an earring, but every time the skirts and the earrings are so useful. Well, I guess not every time, but it's nice to get the earrings in different colors. Okay, you might have seen the video where I was stripping all of my fashionistas because I'm getting rid of my fashionistas because I like these dolls better and these dolls better. I don't like to have the hair, but I've got all of these Wild Hearts crew with ponytails, so the hair is under control. I love her. I need to see her in the wedding dress. I need to see her in the wedding dress. But this outfit, this dress, this was on a curvy fashionista, and I think this looks so good on her, and I gave her like complimentary it's a complementary color of purple is yellow, so those earrings pop nicely. And the way that this dress fits, it's just hanging off her loosely. And I don't know, it looks so good to me. I love her in this outfit, even with her combat boots, and her combat boots are going to look amazing with the wedding dress, considering it has that black ribbon detail on it too. So she's going to look amazing in that outfit. I can't believe this video is going to be so long with me trying on her. And then this girl I did photograph. So now we're going to be talking about these bodies. I love the WWE bodies, but not all the heads look good on these bodies. I love the Barbie Color Reveal, the first generations, the first ones that didn't have hair. I love this pixie cut. I love this Millie. I have this Millie, you might have seen in some of my other videos, in many different shades. And I love the pixie cut. This platinum one is really special, and it's going to match the white wedding dress. That's why I want to put her in it. But I think that the heads look really good with these bodies. Now, the bodies get a little too muscular sometime, and here is the dilemma that I am struggling with right now. Here's the more show and tell part of the video. I have these are video game hero dolls. Now, these are kind of obscure. Some people don't know about them, and they're just so cool. And I love to dress when I have fashion packs like the Hello Kitty ones and the Sport and Wonder Woman ones and all the cartoony fashions. These guys look so good with those fashions because of their hair and their eye style and everything. But I don't like the bodies, like the cute heads with these muscular bodies. It's not working for me. They remind me of the first generation of the DC superhero girls, and I wasn't a fan. I do have some of those that I've never opened, and I think that I have to do a comparison. I never really did do a WWE to those dolls compared with what are they called again? The DC superhero girls. I think the bodies are the same. I think She-Ra also had not a video game hero. These all had funny molded on tops and stuff like this, but I collected all the heads, ripped them off, put them on my WWE bodies, but I kind of regretted it. And now I'm trying to find the perfect body. And I think that this is too muscular for them, as you can see. And then you might know from watching my videos, I'm not a fan of the regular made-to-move bodies. I want them to be able to wear Barbie clothes, though. That's the thing. So this, I tried putting them on Creatable World bodies. Here's an example of that. And the clothes don't really fit. Like the skirts and everything are really loose. It kind of works. And I mean, it's kind of cute, and they're tiny, and it suits it. But what I think would work are the Wild Hearts crew. It's really hard for me to remember all of these names. I think that these more fuller, plumper, cuter bodies, I think that they would look amazing with these heads. So the bad thing is it took me a long time to get the Wild Hearts crew. That's why I'm just into them right now, because they never came to Canada. I waited and waited and waited for them to come to Canada, and they didn't. And neither did the She-Ra dolls. I really wanted to get that whole She-Ra collection, and I waited and waited, and then I thought they'd show up at an off price, because sometimes exclusive states, United States stuff, show up at an off price, but they never did. No closeout stores, nothing. Never saw a Wild Hearts crew. So I need Wild Hearts crew bodies, and I might break down, and I'm going to figure out what heads, and I'll have to order them from the States, depending on, I'm going to have to save up my money and figure out what heads work best. And I did compare them to, there's a good Wild Hearts crew for each one of these heads. And I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do in the meantime. I think that the made-to-move body looks the best, though. She just becomes more fashiony. They have the big cartoon heads, but they're more of a fashiony fashion doll. So maybe I'll put them all on made-to-move bodies, but what I really, really want to do is put them on Wild Hearts crew bodies. I think that combination would be great, and I don't dare test it because I don't want to rip the heads off, even though it's easy, to heat them up and take the head off. I love my Wild Hearts crew. I don't want anything to happen. I don't want to break a peg or crack a neck or anything like that. So I'm not risking it until, if I was in the States, I bet thrift stores are filled with Wild Hearts crew dolls. I wish that was the case. I might have to visit the States. There's an option too, and then go to all of the thrift stores until I find the Wild Hearts crew I need. Okay, and here's something. Here is the Ken. Check out this. If you haven't seen him before, he is awesome. And he fits nicely on the Superman Batman body, but I don't know why I took him off. Hopefully he fits on the new one. The Superman Batman body's articulation is kind of weird. They have like an elastic band in their hips, and it's not as good as that new one, that new broad Ken that's coming out, and I'm hoping he's in the same skin color. This is a 90s Ken. All of the Kens in the 90s were this skin tone, and then most of the Caucasian collector series, they will use this skin tone. So there are bodies available for this head sculpt. There are a lot of bodies available for this head sculpt, but I might put it back on the Superman body. I don't know if I have an extra one. I do have a couple that I haven't opened, and maybe I will do that, and then he'll look so great with these guys. And then I also want to show you what these are some of the other the fashionista outfits. Are these? I'm not sure if these are fashion pack or fashion. These were two of the same design, two of my favorite things, but they had belts and bows on them. I took them off. I don't know if I did that in a video. I think I might have done one of them in a video, and then I did the other, and these girls are looking, I mean, they both have blue hair. They both have the ponytails on. One has the earrings and stuff. Here's another example of the Creatable World shoes being worn by them, which I like. But these jumpsuits, they don't have Velcro on them anymore. They used to have a belt for Velcro, but taking that stuff off, taking the extra details off of these, made these dresses awesome, or whatever you call these play suits. They look so good. I don't want to ever undress them at all. Okay, I do want to put this this dress on my favorite dolls now. I show you her. So cute. That muscular body isn't working though. And yeah, this muscular body not working. However, you know what? I might just put these away. I might rip their heads off them, forget about them, and then dress Wild Heart's crew up in the Hello Kitty and stuff because they do kind of have the same thing going on. That's why I love these so much, and these are four dolls that I just can't get rid of. While the fashionistas, because of their hair, I had to get rid of, but they are really special to me. However, these kind of have the same thing going on, the cartoon faces, and these would look really good with all of the cartoony fashions too. So that's kind of an option. Okay, I still have diorama stuff to show you, and I'm trying to clean it up. That's kind of this stuff I bought for the videos and stuff and for displays. But we gotta get this fashion pack open, and I don't know if I'm prepared. I don't know if I have my scissors ready. All right, here's a pair of scissors. Okay, we're gonna cut this open. And I think I'm going to upload this video late today too. Oh, it's not as late as I thought it was. That's good. However, I've been having trouble uploading videos. Have you got this wedding gown? I was hoping to find the Ken one too because they did come as a collection together, a new groom and a new bride. This is such an awesome set, by the way. I don't know, it looks really nice and expensive and it looks like high quality, but I don't know. You guys gonna say that it's junk, which you like to say, but I have to do that video. I can't wait to get those jackets. Those Barbie extra jackets. They're not my style, but they're made so well. And there's Barbie stuff that's out there that's made so well, and you have to look around and find the stuff. I am super excited about these shoes, even though no dolls that I have left can wear them because nobody has a size feet. But they're little pink glass slippers, translucent, so good in pink. And it's probably a style that I wouldn't normally like because there's so much detail on it. It looks like it's probably a 90s shoe, early 2000s shoe, because it's done in this really light translucent pink, it all of a sudden looks classy and I love it. And this bouquet is nice. Oh, I was really careful to pick things. Can I scratch off that little piece of paint that's on there? But that bouquet is pretty nice too, which I don't know if I've seen that before. Very well done. We have a bracelet, a silver bracelet, and then strangely we have a non-matching vac metal necklace. I have plenty of these. It's too detailed for my liking, but it's still cool to have. This veil looks amazing. I don't know. I've never owned a wedding veil before. I've probably had. I think I have brides. I've just never opened them before. I'm going to be very careful. Always snip out your things. Don't pull on them because you'll just make bigger holes, even though it always makes holes. I think that this dress is going to look expensive. I don't know, though. And I'm hoping that it doesn't have to look like a wedding dress all the time. I'm hoping it's a wedding dress you can wear more than once. Let's see. Maybe this wouldn't have the same assortment number on it. I'm not even going to look at the assortment number. So here it is, all fluffed out. It's got lace over a very plasticky satin. It's not the junkiest satin though. It's pretty nice. And here is the veil attached to a crown, and that's really interesting. They just used one of those. It's got to be a reused Dreamtopia crown. And is there an elastic? Oh yeah, they put an elastic and they sewed it on. So that's kind of cool. Let's put that on this Millie here right now. See how the elastic's going to help it stay on the head. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh man, she's going to look so good all in white. All right, white bride. She's got a nice pearl necklace that probably would look awesome with the wedding gown. I guess we're starting with her. She's going to look more ethereal. She's got really light skin and the white hair. That is why she's one of my favorite. Almost alien. And then on these WWE bodies, I don't know. These Millie heads, they just seem so high fashion to me. Should I keep the black stockings on and the black boots? You know what? I'm going to do it because it'll be hard to take that stuff off anyway. So it just Velcros a little bit down the dress. And then I guess we have to put our arms up. And these WWE bodies are just a bit curvier than your regular dolls. So usually, sometimes things don't go on the arms because the arms are a lot beefier. But for the most part, usually everything fits. It just fits better on them because they're a bit curvier and they fill out the clothes a lot more. All right, here it is on. You can see how it's constructed. I don't like that the ribbon is sewn in. I mean, it's better than being tied on afterwards. So, what am I saying? It seems loose. Yeah. Yeah, I think it looks good. I guess I better put the veil back on again. I like the added elastic in the back holding the crown on better, especially for a color reveal. It's too bad they don't have a double layer, which they should, where you can put it down over her face. But I guess you could get the same effect by doing this. Do they do that sometimes? I don't know. I know that they put the veil over your face, but do they put the whole veil over your face, or is there always a separate piece? And that looks really cool. Actually, she does look ethereal. I would give her other shoes. I do have translucent shoes, and you can't even see her black tights because they're short tights. But that looks great, and I don't know about having a bracelet on, but let's check out that necklace. I bet you my necklace is better for the dress. I might even need a higher. I do have a shorter white necklace. Oh, they do have thicker wrists, so I'm struggling getting this bracelet on. But there's the bracelet on. She can hold the bouquet or bouquet. And it works pretty good with her WWE hands. Oh, she's looking real good. Get that stuff out of the way. And, I mean, this, with my new backdrops, this is what I'm going to show you. That would look extra great in an Instagram pic. So good. We do have to get to those backdrops. Coming up in this video real soon. Okay, yeah, she's looking great. Let's, oh yeah, I wanted to try the necklace. So, oh, this is really soft. Weird. It's not rubbery soft, but is it cracked or something? It's so funny. It's way softer than any of the other. So that's how the necklace falls. I guess it fits okay into the neck. It's hitting it, so it's always going to be awkward. Like maybe that wouldn't happen on the more flat-chested Barbie. I guess you could kind of tuck it into. There was no real cement. You couldn't really. I couldn't tell if the ribbon was the lace was all different. So I tried to look for one, but it wasn't like flat in the box, so I couldn't really see which one was symmetrical. But then I realized that it's probably going to look good no matter what. It's a big lace print, though, for such a dress. You know, the scale doesn't really work of the lace because it's a huge lace print. But that necklace looks okay. Weird. It's really freaking me out how flimsy it is. But I think maybe let's go classic. And and the pearls don't hang too low, so they look good too. She could also use this pearl bracelet that she's had on. I think this is from Barbie Extra. All right, that dress looks great. Let's try it on that rock and roll chick. I mean, these are all, it's a very ethereal. I should have left it on her lastly. I know the veil isn't going to work for her. I don't want to take this dress off. Look at how cool. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It looks real rock and roll on her. Normally it would look all prissy and funny, and I did not like how it looked on the curvy girl, but that's something you gotta do. You gotta, I hear YouTube fashion vloggers talk about that. They say you have to try on all the sizes because you don't know how you want it to fit. You might want it to fit differently. Okay, now let's pop her in here. She is going to be the coolest bride. I think you pretty much have to say that this is a bride's dress. I don't think you could say this is for anything else. Yeah, I don't think you'd walk around town like this. People would think that you're just, getting a snack during the ceremonies, just going for a walk, or you're a runaway bride. Yeah, it looks so good on her. It's the contrast. Should I take out the earrings? I don't want to take those earrings either because I love them so much, but I will, even though she looks naked now without them. But her edgy hair and this dress, and the fact that the dress is a little bit of edgy with the black bow on it. I mean, this dress is perfect for her. And again, the the Wild Hearts crew bodies are a little more curvy. So sometimes things don't fit, but for the most part, the standard Barbie clothes do fit them. They just fill them out better, and they look better in Barbie clothes. That looks amazing. Wow. I like a minimalist look. Let's try the white pearl necklace though. Just because we can. It looks good. I think maybe I like it without it. You can't go wrong with pearl necklace though. Demure, beautiful, so good. Let's use her as the backdrop for all of the wonderful diorama things that I got from the Dollarama. Let's go. Man, the Dollarama is good to me. So she's standing here. You can see that these things are looking amazing. Do you like when you this isn't my painter's drop cloths aren't from the Dollarama. I ordered them from Amazon, but they do have smaller ones that I do use around my house for for all kinds of purposes. I love a natural cotton. Now, normally I do have the drop cloth tablecloth too here, so all these things help me make the best visual presentation I can with the equipment I have and the lights and the camera, which aren't the best quality. But these cutting boards, I thought I was going to make a room. I am obsessed with that. Well, I'm not really obsessed with it because I would have bought it. But there's a Little Tikes dollhouse, and there's one picture of it. I love that it's modular, and you guys probably know I was watching all kinds of videos on it for a while now, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get it. You can customize it. I know Ruby Red, she is customizing one, and every once in a while she'll put it in her stories and show you what's going on with it. I think that's a great idea, and maybe one day I would. I don't like how the windows aren't in the right spot. So instead of doing that, I think I'd be better off just building my own. and I love to work with wood and stuff, so I could build my own, and that is kind of why I bought new floors. This is a different kind of cutting board that I usually use. The ones that I use butt together better. They have squarer edges, so you can see here, you can see the join. Now, I don't really mind that, and I did buy these with the intention of getting, oh, I don't have those other panels with me. Other wooden panels, but I mean, you might have seen me build. I built those French turn of the century walls with the wainscoting, and all the moldings on the walls and make it look like period walls. And I love doing that, and I love those, and I don't want to change it, but I really wanted dimensions, but I don't have this. I don't really have room. I mean, I could use. This is a giant table that I record on, so I could do that, and I could make dimensions this way, but also the floor space. If this is one room, and I think that's the same for the Little Tyke's house, this is too small. When you start building up the walls like this, and then I was going to glue and nail all of these things together so I could shift them around, but I can't get good configurations. And when you butt the floors together, you have this groove, and I can't really figure out. And then just my angles that I use and that I put up against the wall, I do like those, but someday maybe I'll have extra space, and I mean, that's a project. It'll be a new project that I can do, and a new video where I have dimension, where you have the wall and then you have the floor going back even further, and I really want to do that. And I haven't experimented with windows yet, and I really need to do that too, because that is what my pictures are missing for sure. I love playing with light, and then having the light come in through the actual window will make your scene look that much real. Instead of having the light always on, you always want that spotlight, that light shining forward, but to have those extra, there's a word for it, anyway, highlighted lights. That's what's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna open up these now. It's so funny after all of that, but I found these at the Dollarama, and I love backdrops this for Instagram, for taking pictures, but I'm not gonna paint them. These are like some kind of paint by number, more advanced paint by number kind of system, but I wanted them just for the white backdrops because I like it, and it looks kind of like Victorian murals. Some of them more than others, but I mean, they came with all this extra stuff that I don't need. Oh, this I use though. I put these into little vases and stuff, and it looks like it's the clear one. Usually I get the brown ones. The paint, I guess one day I can use that acrylic paint for something. And you guys tell me to paint my dioramas all the time, but as you can see here, I like the natural white and the natural cotton. This is the only one that is a vertical, and I mean, it's a nice backdrop. That would look so good. You can see right now, totally my aesthetic jam, and it looks really, really good. So yes, and it's muted and subtle, and it just will add, instead of taking it on, having a white backdrop, having something with a little bit of texture just adds a little bit to your picture. And you can see that that's a house. It's kind of a weird scene, but it doesn't even matter. She covers the house. You can see that there's just a little bit, and it kind of does look like it's a mural in a castle, and that is so good. So the next ones I have are all horizontal, and then this one came in shades closer to this, but because this one, I don't know why this particular one was printed more dark. Like, I could have gotten this same scene lighter, but because it was a different color and it was a bit darker, I grabbed it. Kind of probably would like them all to be a bit darker, but now that I see them, I don't know how they're going to photograph. On video, it's looking good to me, at least what I can see. But let's see how this one looks. So it's a bit grayer, darker, like I said. And you kind of have to, you won't be able to do head to toe with this one, but you can off-center it. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. That's looking real good. So good. And then also you can just do studio shots like this. Like if I had this here and I just take her even with her head, you take a picture of that, you frame it outside here, that would look amazing too. Making it look like a backdrop. Now there were a couple that I didn't like. I don't know. There was a Parisian diner with people sitting outside, and I thought that one was a little too cliche. I don't know why it didn't appeal to me. And then there was one of a close-up of a fence, and that one the scale was out of whack. So I did choose these because the scale was perfect also for dioramas. So they have to, it can't be up too close, or it's gonna, if it's a picture of something like a cat head, it's gonna look kind of funny. I mean, in that case, you could make it look like art or something. But the other two, which is really strange for me because I usually have to get the full collection, my OCD won't let me buy just part. But I did not get all of them. I guess I should have showed you this one. In front, it is just like a cobblestone old street from, I don't know, definitely European. Looking really, really cute. Look like you can center her there. And yeah, it is giving me those Victorian vibes that I like so much. Even Edwardian. I'm gotta be careful. These are made with compressed sawdust, or I don't know, some kind of rudimentary man-made wood. I think they're gonna some kind of MDF, but it's hopefully it's one piece. No, it's not one piece. So when I drop it, I am gonna break it. But I'll just have to not drop it. But yeah, that's what it's made with. It's not real wood. Usually when you buy these canvases, they are made with real pine. This time it's fake wood. It doesn't matter though. I mean, I didn't buy them to hang them on the wall. And then we have another like scene that's very similar to that one. You could probably use those together. They do look like the 1600 paintings, 1400 painting. And holy, this is, maybe these even go together. No, but you could, without even trying, you could make it like a mural. It looks to me you could layer it, kind of thing. I mean, I could build a wall. That is something that I've been thinking about doing with these boards, but I just thought that the rooms would be too small, and I don't have two small rooms. So let me show you that idea. Something that I considered, because the canvases that you can get, the wooden panel canvases that I love to use, and my Froggy stuff has been using wooden panel canvases too recently, but I always preferred them over using cardboard, or I just want things to be secure and rough. But I think that room is too small. But my idea was that if I did put a panel there and do a panel here and do a panel here, I could glue and attach everything. And then this space here, I would just put a chair rail or a whole bottom wainscoting with like slats of wood all the way down, and I would do it all the way around. But I just think that this room is too small. So what I'm going to do, I guess what I'm going to continue to do, is just make corners and then layer on the bottom and then just do it this way. Now I wouldn't use these ones to, maybe I would. I mean, maybe I should get more of these and then just attach them together and have this crazy dirty wall thing. I love how that looks too. But I mean, they're not pointing in the right direction. So I think that this is something I'm going to do. My new plan was to attach them like this, have my 4 walls, and then I was going to, because I didn't know how to join them, I've been just using a brick wall. I would usually put in this gap right here, but I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I just had the idea to overlap them and then build the molding around the edge of the bottom so it looks really purposeful. And then, I hope I'm not breaking anything. And then you just have these little tiny indents in your wall, which just add depth to the wall. So I think that I'm going to, just build a solid full one that fits into my shelves. You can see videos, some of my last diorama videos, I did show you my wall setup and my shelf setup and how I have it set up. And then one day, maybe I'll have more space. And then it'll be a better video where I can add that depth that I'm talking about, where I can layer it and then have a room behind another room. So you can look through doors and you can see the stuff that's happening in the hallways both behind and stuff like that. And I did used to do that. I do have some pictures like that on Instagram where there is this depth and I have a doorway and you can see a little bit of stuff in behind. But I had to make more space for living opposed to just having dioramas in my bedroom. All right, I hope you had fun with me today. I'm liking how this looks in the camera. I like I choose these things very carefully. And white, beautiful wood, natural cotton, all the things that I like. So that's what my dioramas. Do like, subscribe, comment. I hope you like that style too. But all of this stuff, if you are a colorful person, you can always just paint the stuff. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Yep, another huge mess I have now to clean up. But see, these are great for like doing a Hot Wheels video. I got a display going on. I like that there's some are different sizes. You can put one forward, put something else on display here. Works really good for my videos. And plus, I can store stuff in them. Like these. Do I have more of these? Yeah. I love these. I open these. I'm not going to open them right now, but I open them, put them in little jars, and then you have like little beans. Sometimes they're brown, sometimes they're clear, because it would look like bubble tea or something, look like rice. And yeah, they come just filling up your little jars to put on the shelf. So these come in handy. Do you remember that I reviewed dolls today, that I showed you doll clothes? I did that too in this video. Wow, how long was I talking for?